What was your family's response when you were with an Asian girl who's from Asia?
I mean, they were supportive. My mom's half Filipino.
True.
My dad had a long-term girlfriend that was Japanese.
What was her name? We saw it on the yearbook.
But it's nothing new in my family, so I mean...
When I met your family for the first time at your mom's 65th birthday, I just felt like home right away. That was very similar to my family. I just felt like, oh, this is not that different than my cousins and my family's culture, you know? Telling jokes to each other, we're not fake to each other, we're just real. Thanks to your family to make me feel like I'm just already a part of their family, because I remember that Aunt Maxine was like, I'm so excited for you to be in our family or something when she first met me.
Yeah, she'd make anyone feel like family.
She just make anyone feel like family in general, so I always feel very included.
You're welcome on the behalf of my family.
Next question.
What about your family?
Well, I think we have to kind of get deeper in that story. When I first told my family, I told my mom and my brother first. But I didn't have the courage to tell my dad because I kind of already knew that he wouldn't be okay with it. He wouldn't be cool with it. My dad is, he's, you know...
You don't like brothers.
So we actually went through some type of racism in there. It's engraved in him for his whole life. We came from a different generations and he's very stubborn in his way too. So there's one time he said, even if it's Obama, because Obama was the president at that time, even if it's Obama, I wouldn't accept. He really didn't like the fact that you are black. It's kind of hard thing for me to accept that my dad, my family is racist. Well, we have two different worldviews. It's very divided, separated. It was hard for me to tell my dad. It was hard for me to tell you about my dad.
And it was hard for me for the time that you didn't tell him.
I didn't want to hurt you, anything, because it has nothing to do with you. It's just in his worldviews. There's one time he didn't talk to me for a while. I called him and then my mom picked it up and they're like, she's not in a good mood to talk. He avoided.
For how long?
For a few months actually. Like he avoided my initiation to talk. My thing was, it's my job to make him understand. He's so stuck in that worldview mindset for so long. There's nothing that I can do. It's like out of my control, you know? But I know how I can respond. I can change my response. So I just texted him like long text message, Kakao Talk. He sent him a really deep, heartfelt message that this is a person I love, not because of he's American, not because he's black. This is just the person I love. What's inside of him is what I love, you know? I've been observing this person quite a while now, and I think he's the one. He's a really good guy that you will like him, you know? I pretty much reassuring him, your daughter is not gonna be with someone who you're not agreeing with as a person.
No matter what.
No matter what, because
race or nationality.
I have a good intention in people and in me, you know? But that was my main message to him. I also said that I'm not gonna force you because it's something out of my reach. I'm just gonna let you know that this is my decision. I really appreciate it if you understand me. I just felt sorry for my mom because she's the one who had to juggle between me and my dad emotionally, because she was okay with that. She's super open-minded. After like a few months, he finally texted me back. I knew that he was ready to talk. Yeah.
How did that make you feel when he was finally ready to talk?
I was happy. The ending is good. He wanted to see you on Zoom call, finally, like officially, right? I introduced you officially, and everything ever since then, like we're just good. And I think it's really important for us to go physically now to Korea to meet my family, meet my friends there, my cousins, everyone. Just like how I met yours. Are you excited? What are you excited about?
Food.
Of course. I knew that.
And just to go to a country I've never been to and explore things I've never seen. I want to go to all the places that you grew up in. I want to go to your school. I want to see what your education system looks like. I want to eat your mom's food. I want to hang out with your brother. I want to work out with him.
Oh.
I'm gonna take him to
my
the gym.
brother's gonna die.
I know.
He's watching this. You're gonna love my mom's food. It's my favorite food of all time. You're probably gonna love my mom's more than your mom's food. I'm just gonna say that. I'm sorry, Miss Sharon Harris.
I want to hang out with your dad too.
Okay. Good luck.
The paperwork is very stressful. It's a lot of documents and getting verification of income, bank statements, tax reportings, all these different documents. It takes a lot of time to prepare, paying attention to detail, which you're really good at. It's kind of a stressful process. It could be very pricey too if you have to hire a lawyer to do it.
We didn't go through a lawyer. One of our friends actually worked for that particular department. Also, he happened to have a wife from North America.
He had done it.
Yeah.
He had done the paperwork for his wife and his kids.
Yeah, so he knew exactly what he needed to do, and then
Yeah, we got lucky.
yeah, he really saved us. And then now I know how I can help other people who doesn't want to go through having lawyers, because lawyers can cost from $3,000 to $5,000. I don't know what pricing right now these days, but if you can afford it, that's great, because that's the way you can do it without any stress or frustration.
It's still gonna take you work even if you do hire a lawyer, but what we will say is you have the ability to do it yourself if you find the right people to help you.
It's actually not that hard. It's very doable, actually.
Why do you think ours went through so smoothly?
I think because we're a real couple.
Yeah, a lot of people get married to get green cards. They don't have a long relationship history, or they don't have a relationship at all. So the fact that we were together for 6-7 years before we even got married.
So we didn't actually go through an interview. It's kind of case by case, and I don't know what determines you're gonna have it or not. It might be really just random. I submitted so much evidence of we're together for 7 years. I literally submitted our cards, letters, photos, our iPhone photos, everything. So I have a feeling that there might be a reason they didn't require us to be interviewed, because this couple's a real couple. So yeah.
Sometimes I tell you something and I don't feel like you fully understand.
I don't sometimes. I simply don't.
That's you could imagine that's frustrating to me.
I'm pretty sure in the beginning of our relationship, it would have been way harder too.
Yeah.
But now it's we're pretty in sync.
And my English got better too.
For an example, a week or two ago, we were on the bikes and I said, hey, I'm turning. You didn't hear me, or maybe I didn't say it loud enough, or you didn't understand me. And then you came back around the block and you're like, hey, why didn't you wait for me? I was like, I told you I was going.
I think it was not about language barrier. I think it was more you were so fast. When I heard that, it was too late for me to turn, because it's too dangerous and I'm not so good at biking. It was more my motor skill issue.
No,
not a language barrier.
That's a different conversation.
Yeah. Go slow. I have a very challenging moment when we're in an argument, or when I'm getting emotional. When I get emotional, my English gets bad. Because I'm emotionally so caught up. I want to say stuff, but my language barrier is
You're in an emotional state and you can't think logically.
Exactly. If it's not mother language, it requires more energy to think logically. I have a lot of moments in my mind, I was oh fuck, I really sound like a fucking third grade. I sound like a freaking elementary school kid. I can't really say the things that I want to say, or in the way that I really want to convey.
No, you never sound like a child to me. Do you sound like broken English? Yeah, every day. This is who you are.
But that's not who I am. Who I am. That's
Who you
who
are.
I mean. That's who I mean.
This is who you are, baby. The only challenge is I have to be even more mindful. Well, I can't have any fluff in what I'm saying.
Using figures.
No figures of speech if I'm trying to really get the message across.
Or even slang.
Yeah, or it just adds another level of misunderstanding. You hurt me. That made
Do
me
you
angry.
hear me?
That made me very angry.
So this is what we learn in our school. I am angry. Do people say that? I'm angry.
No.
No. 65 years old lady? Give me an example of how you can say this in a different way.
You're getting on my nerves. You're pissing me off. I'm so mad. I'm heated. I'm turned.
My mom actually told me that like I would like to have a conversation with him, but it's like how?
I have to learn the language. That's up to me.
Yeah, because it's too late for them to learn new language.
Shit, it's too late for me to learn Korean.
But it's a better
ticking.
chance though. You have to learn right now, starting now. My brother gave me a really good idea. Like you should make content of you teaching the language to him. It might be really funny to people.
That might be pretty funny. The reality of being in a Black and Asian relationship is it's gonna have struggles just like any other relationship. It's gonna take consistent work. If you guys wanna be high-level communicators, the cultural differences do create obstacles, but it's nothing that you guys can't handle. If you feel like the relationship is worth it, then I encourage you to broaden your spectrum and dive deep into someone else's culture.
One thing I want to make it clear about is that you should always go for what's inside of them. It doesn't matter if it's the same race. We should always focus on like who are they inside of this, physical body. If that makes sense to you, if that chemistry is great with you and your partner, it's really worth of trying.
I agree.
Love wins.
I love you.
I love you.
사랑해.